Ah, you caught me snorting. That's how I clear my throat. That. That's how I scratch my inner sinuses and inside my throat. I'm worse than Felix Unger. So I moved to a different location to continue the stimulation. That can't join me for a bit. He's dealing with his own sniffles, quadriffles. It's just me, myself, and I. I'll show you another spin around a different angle here. Check this out. A lot of cars on the road, though. Look at all the cars now. You can't see them probably with this video, but the highway is right over right. There's the road and then the highway right there. That sounds like a motorcycle. So I don't know, man. People are out and about, man. Taking care of business. More than likely taking care of business, no doubt. You know, so. I'm just hoping that when I get down to FL, oh, there go Leah right there. I just saw her ride by, so Sobe must be right over there behind her. I could look down on the hill here and I could see a road. There's a road. I can see the road right there. You know, maybe I'll meet a couple of people, a couple of homeboys that got that homeboy energy. Because, you know, no matter where you go, in all the years that I've been traveling, and I've traveled back and forth, you know, to other countries, nothing special. But, you know, I've been, you know, a lot of my vacations have mostly been to the South to visit my grandparents, my mother. You know, we went to visit Jenny's family in the South. The furthest I've been is Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, but that's on cruise ships. Tacos, you know, that's not really, you know what I'm saying? That's not really like touching down and you get like 24 hours or a day or whatever, an afternoon to do a little shopping or take an excursion. You know what I'm saying? That don't give you really time to get to really know the locals, spend time with your native people, your brothers and your sisters in the struggle. That don't give you time. To me, that's cool and all, but it's just not enough. You know what I'm saying? Not enough time. But when I vacation, wherever I have vacationed in my life, where I stayed a week. The way I am, you know, I'm checking niggas out. I'm checking people out. Yo, this nigga right here is funny as a motherfucker. I'm gonna go hang out with him. Or this dude, you know, oh, my man's pouring a little something. Let me go over here and, you know, have a little sip with him. And we just start kicking it. If you just talking about if you pretty much, like, I can't talk sports. I cannot talk sports. You know, and if I do talk sports, I'm talking about a player or an athlete that has a certain agenda or political view on life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll give you an old school example. Muhammad Ali. I may not know all the stats and everything, but Muhammad Ali, I know his political stance, and I know a little bit about how his mind, how he thinks about, you know, things. Because when I was a kid, I remember when he, you know, listened to his fights over the radio, And I did not see with my eyes the Thriller in Manila until years later when they put it on film. But I listened to the Thriller in Manila over the radio, son. Me and my brother sitting down and we listened to the fight over the radio. And I'm gonna tell my age, fucking Howard Cosell. Howard Cosell commentating on a Muhammad Ali fight, the Thriller in Manila. Yo, man, for real, son. So I can't tell you how many fights he won and TKOs, but I can tell you his political stance. You know, because you know, a lot of people look at athletes like, they athletes, and you just want to talk about, you could talk their stats and their games, but a lot of people, forget that they just people. That just happens to be his job. But he has a viewpoint. He has an opinion on shit that's going on out here. He has a political view, a personal view, on things. And that's really all I could talk about when it comes to sports and certain people. Because I'm never gonna say like, for example, perfect example, Eminem. A lot of people like Eminem, the rapper, the MC, the rapper, Eminem. They like the rapper, the MC. They like the songs that he put out. They like his lyrical flow. They like his beats. I, for one, do not. I, for one, do not. I have no Eminem records on my playlist. Not one. I don't. Not. It doesn't. It does nothing. It doesn't do anything for me. But I've seen all his videos. I've listened to a lot of his tracks, and I like his personal political point of view. I don't know Eminem personally. He's just an example of a lot of. I'm using him as an example for many people no matter across the board, no matter what they do as a. I'm speaking to them as a entertainment fitter or political fitter. I don't know him, but based on what kind of music, what kind of his lyrical content, he's dropped bombs. And I say, I like what he's saying. Like, I like what he's saying, about the culture. I like what he's saying about the struggle. I like his political standpoint because it's just like mine. I just don't like the way it sounds musically through his voice. But that doesn't mean I don't like Eminem. I love Eminem as a man, his political personal view. Love the brother. Just not feeling the beats and the flow and the rhyme style. Just don't move me. Don't get me going. That's all. That's the same thing with sports. Same thing with anything. Any brothers I meet, when I get to know them, I never judge. I'm hip hop, straight up and down, forever and forever, to the day I die. Wherever you place me, wherever I lie. So that's all. So hopefully, when I get to Florida, we get settled, we move in. I'll be able to bring you more content, show you what's happening. But hopefully I'll meet some cats down there, some cats and some kittens. But I'm not trying to get smitten. I'm definitely not trying to be hitting or getting. Just trying to be sipping. And flipping, if you know what I mean. So that'll be that. When I get down there, hopefully I'll meet some dudes. I was always pretty lucky that way, and everywhere I lived or traveled, I able to meet cool people. Able to meet some cool people. form some temporary friendships, and I form some permanent friendships. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. So, I actually did find something to say. I think the more beer you drink, the more drunker you think. Fuck y'all.